second down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. The Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for. Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum? They'll try and start this drive in the air. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. And they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Broncos had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses. Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2. Back to throw again. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Over the middle, complete. It's Perry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. Down to about the 23. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll go with a keeper. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there, being able to get lower than the defensive front.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, we saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that...
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with everyone's. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ready up. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And the Broncos first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A short throw to Ingram. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's good. Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it. Last time out, of course, he threw the interception. Then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead. So now working from behind here. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A give up the middle to Dobbins. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very highly contested game to this point, just a few. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it.
So the Broncos now down 17-14, a little under 2.5 to go. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good for a Broncos first down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Denver.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
13 yards on the play.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
13 yards.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Once more from the 11, 2nd and 10. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. And he's got it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk, go. Ready, ready. Viking, ready. Ready, ready. Hut. Set. 70. Hut, hut. Come on. Set. 60 Eagle. 60. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set up. Here we go. Set go. Let's go. Ready. Down. Go. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Ready. Hut. Set. Hut, hut. Set up. Ready. Ready. Set up. Set go. Come on. Ready. Ready, go. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready. Here we go. Hut. Let's go. Hut, hut. Down. Ready. Let's go now. Get up. Ready. Cowboy 80. Set go. Set. Ready. Set up. Bronco, go. Ready. 70 Lion. Hup. Come on, come on. Hut, hut. Ready? Ready? Here we go, set. Get up. Here we go, check go. Let's go. Ready, ready? Down, go. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Ready? Hut. Set. Hut, hut. Set up. Ready? Ready, ready? Get up. Set. Viking, check go. Come on, come on. Set. 70 tip. Ready, ready. go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, go. Here we go. Ready? Let's go. Hut. Down. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Ready? Set. Get up. Set up. Check go. Ready, 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 ready. Set, go. Come on. Ready? Ready? Hut. Here we go, set. Cougar knife. Here we go. Hut, hut. Let's go. Ready? Down. Get up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
That's good for Broncos.
Let's go.
First down.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. That's caught one more time by Boyd. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
Denver getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's second down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
He's back to throw.
At the 45-yard
Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to...
Set up. Bronco 80. Ready? Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go. Come on. Come on. Set. Ready? Ready? Go. Here we go. Set. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hup. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Down. 70 Timber. Ready? Let's go now. Get up. Set. Ready? 60. Take go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready, ready? Set up. Set, go. Ready, ready? Count. Ready. Set. 60. Hup. Ready? Bronco 80. Hup, hup. Here we go. Set. Ready? Come on. Come on. Set. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Set. Let's go. Set, go. Down. Ready, ready? Set. Go. Let's go now. Ready? Set. Ready? Hup. Set up. Cougar 19. Hup, hup. Ready, ready? Cowboy, ready? Set. Ready? Get up. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Set, go. Ready? 60. Ready, ready? Come on, come on. Set, go. Here we go, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Hup.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the... Denver's offense now set to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. The Broncos sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw again. Open man right side is Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 41.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
He'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Chauncey Golston. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Opened in 2001. It lies on the same... Straight to the air they go. Called in by Tyler Boyd. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes again. He works it down to the 37. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Cowboy 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Just a yard left to go on second down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better... Broncos and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time left. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41. Still sticking with the passing game. Left side now caught by Sutton. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down.
60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to throw it again. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Sticking to the air here. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Challenges, double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Getting out to his left. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Still time to go, Bronc, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Back to work after throwing the pick. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. He's going to throw this one. He completes it in traffic. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up. Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary. This might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, and the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tiger, 19.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
The tackle by Brian Burns.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Here he is to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT.
At the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? 70 Lions. Let's go.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Whistles at a timeout. 4 seconds left in OT, so this is assuredly their final snap of this extra frame.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60.
Looking to throw it. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. So to the chagrin of everybody who came to watch, Brock, home and visiting fans alike, we're going to leave here without a winner or a loser. After 4 quarters and overtime of evenly matched football.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Oakland, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
72.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, take over.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Micah Parsons. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Donovan Ezeraku. Coming out now, the Broncos. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Line of scrimmage, they're 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. Oh, he sheds himself free. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Franklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
21 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, it's some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call
touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Denver's offense ready to go again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw. Finding Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Garrett Stingley. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
He'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
incomplete.
The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 3rd-year man, Will Anderson, in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Will Anderson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through. With the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. Onto the field comes the Denver offense. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts to the defense. Now, if there's one first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. He connects with Mims. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 7.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A run with Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard
3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete, but a Penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Okay, ready? Set, put.
Heel looks to throw. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They're able to bounce.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They go play fake with Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Henry on 2nd. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see.
Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Blake Corum now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's hot! It's hot!
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into it.
And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They take the handoff now, Stafford.
The pass. The tackle by Draymond Jones. A big loss on the play.
Second and long, need to give themselves a shot for third. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium.
Omar, ready?
John Harbaugh has his call made right away. He's going for this.
Ready?
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done. And they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Whittington now on the return. He is rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to Henry. And he will not get in. The defense holds. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Here's Luke for the point after. And another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Whittington now on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Short pickup to their own 31. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Another run for Williams. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they come, second down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
In the red zone on first. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone for the L.A. touchdown. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Rams 8.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
180. What? 180.
Now Jackson off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. Rams add a man to the secondary. Third down.
180.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First down from the 42.
First down.
It's
Henry on the counter. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now it's Lamar. Now Henry, and it's out. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Draw play. This is Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Hit to Williams. He loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, then they're going to give you a shot at it. Go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. Big man showing up the yards. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really, in all.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. No time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Corum now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. To throw, Stafford. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself and try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. Isaac Gorindo to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get set, get set. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 24-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Buying some time right. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's complete. Play made by Cup. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the cue.
Purdy has it knocked out. And that should be Seahawks football. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal. On with the quick pass at 1. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
2-yard pickup. Brings up
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Well, 4th and goal, and you go quarterback sneak, Brock. You know this firsthand. You better trust those big boys to help you get that ball across the goal line.
You can almost feel it the second you get done uttering the play, right? It comes out of your mouth, and those linemen just give you that look. Like, yes, this is my chance to own the line of scrimmage, to move the people in front of me. That's a good call and better execution from the entire group.
The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've set it down from the 37. Brady throwing here on 1st. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yep.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Purdy now on 4th down. Complete out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Again, it's Brock Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Derink Young to return this. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Vacates quickly left side. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Now Darnold off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. Jukes away from one, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun is Brady. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw, Purdy. He's got Bourne left side. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Toward the sideline, Jennings has got it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Motioning left is their running back. Purdy gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's gonna be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too. They send him left out of the slot. To the air again. Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Get set. Get set. What's up?
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To throw again. It's Purdy. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy trying on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. And when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Young on the return. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Young on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the 49ers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Purdy on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Catch made. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His third total score in this game. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Young on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Cox. That's Cup. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Walker on first down. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 49ers 4-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Looking to throw. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and 3.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Looking to throw. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Purdy now on second and 10. That's incomplete left side.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. So he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. So 20 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers down by only one. So first down from the 41. On the counter, McCaffrey. Get some space around midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45.
They stick with McCaffrey. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to toggle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Take it in on the right side by Pearsall. And this one doesn't go far. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock. But that throw, well, didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 21-yard line.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way. Still taking shots until the very last play. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
And 5.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Allen to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
White 20. What's that?
Here's Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now third down and 6 to go.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Now back to throw. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Firkser. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Anthony Firkser from 17 yards out. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's Allen. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand?
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Allen going to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. They'll try the middle with Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 6.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Allen. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Raiders set to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change? Through the middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 70 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired, too. And just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cook up the gut. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And Cook has it left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And again, it's Allen. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football.
Brandon Cooks, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Lions 12, Bills 6.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Throwing, Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Allen.
Now he's going to step up and run. Allen going to run with it. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw is Allen.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Khalil Shakir from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now it's gone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Goff now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Goff.
He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the fourth, but they got to feel good now. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's first down. Now Allen.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle.
Here's Allen.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
All the hard work he's been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Denver getting set to take the field.
And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On third down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A 6-yard pickup.
Second down and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to throw again.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
The Broncos coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the Raiders'
Let's go.
12-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
60,
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Yards on the pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll set up to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offense.
The football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. And this one complete again to Mims. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, they frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
They'll set up a throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
He targets Ingram for another grab.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play.
And he comes back with one complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. So the Broncos coming out now.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defense... whiteout conditions throughout the Great Plains sure made travel difficult, but we're still expecting a full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots.
Denver's offense now set to go. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw to Ingram. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos.
They'll look to throw. Got a man open in Sutton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now back to throw.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. Yeah, the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
First and goal.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Brings up second and goal.
Second and 4.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Charles, every time that he makes their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field, he had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Quickly into the hands of Mims.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. A beautiful fake. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
Here we go.
1st down.
70 Lions.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. A short throw to Ingram. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
Ready, set.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Dobbins. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Portland Sutton. A gain of 3 yards.
The Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That one to the sideline and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
All 3 timeouts still in their back pocket. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball... And now that changes things in a big way because you're forced to try a long field goal to hopefully get something out of that opening drive in overtime, and it's unsuccessful. And now on the other sideline, maybe you just need a couple of first downs, get your own kicker set up with a chance to win this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Sets up.
Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram.
Really nice play call there by the offensive coordinator. You kind of use your tendencies against the defense. They're thinking run in this down and distance, and ultimately you use it to your advantage. Play action pass to the tight end, and you keep the drive alive.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Back to the air one more time. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine.
This game here tonight, a rematch of Super Bowl 22 back in 1988. You think about the 80s, that was the John Madden broadcaster sweet spot, if you will. Remember how much he loved the Hogs? John really gave offensive linemen a personality, a face. Loved those guys. And it came through in the broadcast, and it helped their celebrity status as well. And over the years, you watched broadcasters highlight offensive linemen. John Madden was the one that really got that started. So it's only appropriate on this John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend at EA Sports that we celebrate the big guys. Remember the Hogs, and remember the legendary John Madden. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. It's 3rd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for Troy Franklin. Incomplete.
What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia. All part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John Madden. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. He was defended by Frankie Lou.
The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket, and that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Back to throw. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's Marvin Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Right back to Boyd. He's got it again. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And now it's 4th. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Pushed out to his left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
And the Broncos 1st down.
A A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. And that is incomplete.
So while there's some temptation to go for this ball, I think the smart thing to do here is take the 3 points, make this a 2-possession game. But I think he's at least considering it. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does here on fourth down.
They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. Garrett Bowles, the man flagged there. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was...
The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the, well, your guess is as good as mine. Why don't we just say he gained about 3 yards? It is 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL...
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow.